Do you want to learn how to make a gorgeous full centerpiece with all Dollar Tree items in a very small budget? Keep watching. Hello everyone, I am Ramon. Welcome back to Ramon at Home. I'm super excited you're here today because I'm going to show you how to create a gorgeous full centerpiece using all Dollar Tree items and in a very small budget. Now this is part of our dual duty DIY, so you get two for the price of one, and I cannot wait for you guys to see. As you know, I've been showing you some of these dual duty DIYs where we do a DIY and then just by changing a few elements, then you can have a total different DIY on the same price. So if you are interested in these dual duty DIYs, be sure to leave me the hashtag triple D down in the comment section below so I know that you guys are enjoying it. And if you are new to this channel, please consider subscribing, and while you subscribe, don't forget to turn the notification bell on so you're notified about every single update. We are uploading brand new videos every Wednesday and Saturday at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, so you guys are inspired to create something beautiful. All right, to create this gorgeous centerpiece, I'm gonna give you all of the items you will need. We're going to need one of these trays that come from the dollar store. We're going to also need 2 blocks of foam from the dollar store. I'm gonna use a bunch of these chrysanthemum mums from the dollar store, and these are the ones that have the little orange tips on them. I'm going to use also a bunch of the sunflowers from the dollar store. I'm gonna use one of these bundles of dahlias from the dollar store, and these are the ones that look like burlap. This is probably one of my favorite florals they carry right now this fall season. I'm also going to use 4 of these maple picks from the Dollar Tree. I grabbed 2 of these wheat picks from the dollar store. I'm gonna use 4 of these glitter pumpkins, as well as some of these other glitter pumpkins that come on the stick. These are some leftover greeneries that I had from Walmart. These are actually eucalyptus and some boxwood, but like I said, this is leftover, so some kind of greenery you may have laying around. And finally, I'm gonna use some of this green moss from Walmart. I'm gonna go ahead and use some of these fall figurines as a focal point in our centerpiece. And for our second option, I'm gonna use an LED candle, battery operated, and a glass hurricane. Okay, so now that you know all of the items you're going to be needing for this DIY, it's time to get started. All right, everyone, so the very first step to creating this gorgeous full centerpiece is going to get our mechanics ready. And to do that, what I want you to do is you're gonna grab your foam and then you're gonna leave it on the package, because remember, this dollar store foam really sheds and it can be really bad for your nose and your eyes. So, but for this project, to keep it under budget, what I want you to do is get some glue, press it down, and then you're gonna cover the perimeter with this moss that you can find at Walmart. And I think even dollar store carries it, but I just happen to have this on hand. And so I'm gonna get that done and I'll be right back with you to show you what it looks like. All right, so as you can see, I have my foam right here and I have covered all of this with moss, and it's okay if it's wild looking like this. Then what I want to do is I'm gonna go ahead and mark my foam just by pushing my hurricane down, and we're gonna create that circle. And once you create that circle, you're gonna get rid of your hurricane, and you're gonna make sure that all your figurines fit within that circle, and then we're going to create from there. So for this instance, I'm gonna just remove the figurines and remove the hurricane until the end when I bring him and show you what it looks like. All right, so the very first step is going to be to green our foam, and I like to use some of this greenery because we're going to use some of the fall foliage from the dollar store, but I want to mix it with some greenery. So I'm just going to go ahead and go the 4 corners right here. And if you guys have not seen all of the centerpieces, I have a playlist right now. Especially last year's centerpiece was really beautiful, so I really recommend when you're done with this video, check out this playlist that I'm going to link up right now, and you go check out all the centerpieces for inspiration to create something beautiful for your fall season. So what I'm doing is keep in mind that what happens on your right happens on your left. So as soon as you insert on your right, you move to the next side and then you insert from the left, and that's on all corners. So as you guys can see, I inserted from my bottom right here, so I have to go all the way across, and then I'm gonna insert right here. Then what you need to do is you need to spin it around to keep that balance. So then I'm gonna go ahead and go on this corner right here. Then I'm gonna go all the way to the opposite corner up here. And as you know, I always like to keep a few of them so I can use at the end. All right, I'm gonna get my fall foliage ready and I'll be right back with you. All right, you guys, so I have these oak leaves and maple leaves from the dollar store. And if you've been following the channel, you also know that I just like to cut them all at once. That way I don't lose any time or don't waste any time by cutting one at a time right here. Then the other thing you need to do is you need to grab the ones with the tag and just remove that tag, pitch it in the trash, and that way you have all of your foliage ready to be inserted. Just keep it right here to the side. I'm gonna start right here from the top. So I'm gonna go right here, and then immediately I'm gonna move to the other side right here. Then I'm gonna go right here, and immediately I'm gonna cross all the way around. And once you have finished your 4 corners, just give it a spin and start over. So then I'm gonna go right here. So I'm gonna move immediately opposite corner of the foam right here. And then on this one, I'm gonna go up here. Then I'm gonna move over to the next corner, and I'm gonna go ahead and insert this right here. How are you guys enjoying this fall season? I'm having so much fun coming up with this dual idea so you can create something beautiful and then change it real quick. So if you wanna see more videos like this, just be sure to leave me a comment down below and let me know that you wanna see more dual duty DIYs or hashtag DDD. That way I know that you are having fun watching this content for fall. All right, I'm gonna get a few more of these oak leaves and maple leaves. I'm gonna make it fuller and I'm gonna be right back with you. Stay tuned. All right, everyone, so the next step is going to be to add some of these glitter pumpkins that I found at the dollar store. And to do that, I'm gonna go ahead and get some of my skewers out. I have 4 of them, so I'm gonna go ahead and get 2 skewers and just cut them in half, basically. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go ahead and insert a skewer right here to the bottom. They're made out of foam, so they're really easy to work with. I'm gonna go ahead and insert one right here. And for this particular centerpiece, I want to do 2 on each side. So I'm gonna basically add 2 right there. Then I'm gonna spin all the way around, then I'm gonna go ahead and do the opposite on the other side. Now, what I do want to mention is I have them, these 2 right here are kind of cattywampus. The other ones, I want them to be a little bit higher on this side. So I'm gonna put that guy right here, like that. And then I'm gonna do the other one right here on the bottom, just so there is more depth. And because we're gonna add some florals, so I want them to be a little different on each side to give it more texture. So basically you just skewer them and then you put them right here on the corners. Then I have some of these really cute pumpkins. They come 5 on the pack. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna add a few of them right here. So I'm gonna add a small one and a larger one. So basically we're doing a cluster of ornaments, and I'm gonna do the exact same thing right here. Remember, what happens on your right has to happen over here on your left. So I'm gonna go ahead and add just a few right there. And I'm gonna save the ones for later so we can add some accents. So far we have the pumpkins on our centerpiece, and I'm gonna get all of the florals ready and I'll be right back with you. All right, everyone, so I have some of these really pretty moms. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut them all at once, as I mentioned this before. And if you guys have not seen the door hanger that I did for the front door instead of a wreath, I'm gonna link it up right now and put it down in the description box below. It really is one of my favorite fall videos that we've done so far. And actually I'm gonna put a whole playlist down in the comment section below so you guys can check out all of the videos that we've done for fall, but we're just getting started, so keep that in mind. And also always remove your tag. Sometimes a little foliage comes off, but then you can just put it back in by inserting this little stem in there, and then this mom as well, just get rid of that. All right, so I'm gonna start with these really pretty moms. So I'm gonna go ahead and add one right here on the side of my pumpkins, like that. Then I'm gonna go to the opposite side. I'm gonna go right here, like that. And so basically I have an empty space right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna fill it in with some of these flowers. So I'm gonna do 2 on one side, like this. And then I'm gonna go back to the other side, and I'm just gonna add one right here to fill in. All right, and it kind of gives you the impression that you have 2, and then right here it kind of gives you the impression that you have 3 in that triangle. That is called balance in the floral design world. All right, so then I'm gonna use these dahlias, and I'm gonna go ahead and add one right here with the pumpkins. And then I'm gonna move to the other side right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and insert one right here with them too. Just make sure it goes in your foam. Gosh, I love this sound that when the stem goes on the foam. I don't know why, but I just love it. Then I'm gonna add one right here. I'm gonna go all the way to the opposite side. I'm gonna add one right here. All right, as you guys can see, so far we have 2 clusters of really pretty pumpkins on the centerpiece and some florals. So now I'm gonna bring the wheat and the bittersweet, which is what's gonna give it life and make it look wispy and really pretty. So stay tuned as I get those items ready. All right, everyone, so if you've been following this channel for the past few years, you know that two of my favorite things I carry at the dollar store, it's the bittersweet, and I use it every year. So if you see it on your store, I really recommend you grab it because it doesn't last very long. I literally went to the dollar store and bought everything they had, and then after I'm done with this, I'm gonna go to another one and find, because I wanna do a bittersweet wreath. So it really is, for $1, it's really good price. And then the other one is this wheat right here. I love it because it looks very, very real. So what I'm going to do is, once again, cut it. Oh, and I have to mention there was only 2 stems of this wheat when I went to the store. So obviously it doesn't last very long either. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut my bittersweet as well. Thumbs up if you like bittersweet, by the way. It is one of my favorite fall things. And I remember when I lived in the Midwest, it grew wild. So we waited till fall to use it on the floral arrangements when I worked as a florist. It is one of my favorite things to work with during the fall season, because as you will see, even the faux one will give you that really pretty fall look. And always remove your tags first, that way we're not dealing with this later. And the good thing about this is because you can just pop them off and then pop them back in. As you can see, all of our tags are off. All right, so I'm gonna start with the wheat, and I'm gonna start right here with the florals. And as you can see, this grass, it will just give it a really pretty look. So I'm gonna add 2 right here. Then I'm gonna swirl all the way around, and I'm gonna add right here. And the reason why I wanted to add wheat is because, as you can see, our little character right here has some pumpkins and some wheat. So I wanted to really tie in with the centerpiece and make it look really cohesive and pretty. All right, so I'm gonna add 1 more right here. And I'm gonna add 1 up here on the top, like that. Then I'm gonna swirl around, and I'm gonna add 1 here in the corner. Then I'm gonna go opposite side, and I'm gonna add 1 here to the bottom. So far, so good, but what really is going to set it off is gonna be the bittersweet. And with this one, what you need to do is you just need to start going down, and then you're gonna come up. And we're gonna do that all throughout the centerpiece. That is the only rhyme or reason for this particular step. So basically you do 1 down, and then you're gonna do 1 up right here. And we're gonna continue to go all the way around, giving a few inches between, because when bittersweet grows wild, it just really wraps into vines. And so we want it to look like it just grabbed into the centerpiece, and it's gonna give it this really pretty look to it. So make sure that you go between the pumpkins and let it grow like that. Always give it a little bend so it looks a little bit more natural. I mean, as natural as a dollar store bittersweet would look. And I'm gonna go down right here. But I don't know if you've noticed, but every time I grab a stem, I just give it a little bend. It doesn't matter how. Just make sure that you bend it a little bit. All right, so far so good. I love the way this looks. I have 1 more flower to put in here, which is going to be our sunflowers, and we'll be done, so stay tuned. All right, everyone, so this is our last stem of florals, and it's a sunflower from the dollar store. So cut them all out at the same time and keep this little guy, because you know we like to make pics with that for our holiday season. Then I'm gonna pop off the head right here and get rid of that tag and put it back in. All right, so then I'm gonna give it a little bend right here. I'm gonna start right here on the back. Oh my gosh, yes, it needed that. So I'm gonna go ahead right here. So just go to your empty spots and give them a little flower, and look how gorgeous that looks with all these really neutral florals. It is so pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and add 1 right here. Look at that, just so cute. And I'm gonna add 1 right here with all of these pumpkins to make them look a little bit more fall-like. I'm gonna go ahead and give it another 1 right here. It needed that. It really needed that last flower to make it look more full. So right here it needs another 1 because it's kind of empty. Like that. That is absolutely gorgeous. Then what I have is a few more pumpkins. So I'm just gonna go ahead and insert them tall like this. Put them together, because when you put them together like that, it really helps to show. All right, so then what you need to do is you need to bring in your characters. I'm gonna get these tags off of my little guy right here, and then we're gonna nestle him right here. And then I'm gonna bring her, and I'm gonna nestle her right here. And as you guys can see, we have a gorgeous full centerpiece done with Dollar Tree items and a few of these really pretty characters. Now I'm gonna change the look to a candle and I'll show you what that looks like. As you guys can see, creating a gorgeous full centerpiece on a very small budget was so much fun, and I cannot wait to read your comments. So leave me a comment down below and let me know which option do you like better, the one with the candle or the one with the pilgrims. I think it is absolutely gorgeous and it was so much fun. So I really hope you guys get inspired to create something beautiful for your home on a small budget. And if you want to see more dual duty DIYs, just be sure to leave the hashtag #D down in the comment section below so I know that you guys are enjoying this type of content. Alright, well that's all I have for today, and if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, and while you subscribe, don't forget to turn the notification bell on so you're notified about every single upload. Right now we are uploading brand new videos every Wednesday and Saturday to inspire you to create something beautiful. And if you have not seen the pumpkin centerpiece, I'm gonna link it up, or you can watch more videos right now. Until next time, goodbye. If you are new to this channel, I want to take a second to welcome you and invite you to subscribe for future decorating ideas by hitting this button down here. And if you already subscribed, don't forget to turn the notification bell on so you're notified about every single full update. We're going to be uploading videos on Wednesdays and Sundays. And if you enjoyed this video, I recommend you watch this one right here. And there's going to be a full playlist of all of our full videos down here. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.